everyone, good morning and welcome to week 4. I'm gonna be very brief today, guys. There is on the content, there is a lesson on stereotype, on bias that I wanted to go. I'm just gonna go show you where you find it. I'm not gonna be doing it because if I do the next one, I'm gonna be here talking and you guys will be so bored of me that you're not gonna listen to it. So I'm just gonna be as brief as I can this morning. Again, let me go back to the classroom so that you guys can see where you find your content. 1 second. So what I want you to do, guys, every day, every week, I want you to go by your content. It's gonna be, I might hide it, but always make sure that it's visible. So this is your week 4. You're gonna be looking at lesson investigating regional stereotypes and media bias. We're not gonna be going over this because there's a lot, guys. Please make sure you read and do all the tasks under this. There are some little tasks that you have to do under this, and make sure that you can always put everything in your good folder docs that you have curated for this class. There are so many terms and definitions of the stereotype, prejudice, racism, bias, and the media. And this is just about media, right? So how indigenous men and indigenous women have been misrepresented, how women and men have been represented differently in media, in videos, and yeah, this is all in here. And when I want you to read a poem, when you finish reading this poem, or watch the video, listen to it here as well. I've got the video and the poem. Then ask yourself the following questions: how is King poem an act of resistance? How does King's poem resonate? Speaking out, we have to speak out, and that's about that for your lesson for this week. Then I have the um, week 4 overview. I'm going to open this. So in your week 4 overview, again, guys, you will you will be having to we're going to be having 2 hours office hours this week. So what happened is here at PVSS we have day 1, we have day 2. So depending on which day. So for this week, I'm going to be day 2. So that means on Tuesday, I will always have you guys on Tuesday and Thursday. But the time will not be consistent depending on the day that falls on. So for this week, my Tuesday will be my day 1. So that means is I have you guys my day 1 in my period 3 class, which starts from 12:30, right, to 1:45. So my office hours will be between the hours of 1:45 p.m. to 1:10 p.m., 1:20 p.m. Okay, and I've included that under your course overview, and the link is here as well. So when you guys click on this, it's gonna take you straight our office hours link to our Microsoft Teams. Okay, and again, I have your week 4 slides in here, and I've made sure that I do make it visible for everyone with the link to be able to access it, just in case you guys cannot. So what I've done again is to make sure that I do upload it on the content as well. So I want you to know that. So I'm going to go back again, and we're going to look at what is next, and that's what I just said. So that's your week 4 slide is here, and when you guys click on this, you have access to it. And I'm going to quickly go over this as well. So again, finished all those in your checklist. My battery is low. Yeah, but the battery might go off. I provided everything that you were needing, and let me quickly go before this battery. So page 2, guys, I want you to read through all this. It's very interesting. Trust me, come back and tell me, oh, why I never knew. Look at, make sure you watch this clips. Make sure that you look at historical and contemporary impact of colonization on indigenous people. And yeah, before this closes, I'm just quickly going to tell you that again, I've provided your checklist, and your checklist is here. And click on it, and you can see what's due for this week. Make sure that you get everything